crazy. I've been through a lot. If we put a movie out on me, you would enjoy watching that. Let's just say that much. It'd probably get an Oscar. I'd want to watch that movie because I wish I could replay my life over on everything I've been through. I mean, it's amazing. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. And so, where can I start? There's so much to say. I don't really even know where to begin. All right, so I actually started doing radio back in 2010. Nobody officially taught me about online radio. I just jumped in. I moved to LA and went straight to Hollywood. What is up, YouTube? A love for beauty here. If you're new to my channel, hello, my name is A Love for Beauty. I am very new to the whole YouTube world. Just barely started this channel. I've never really been on YouTube that much except for back in 2010 when I had my online radio show when I very first just got it started. My management team, my consultant, was managing my whole YouTube channel. So I'm trying to start a channel about beauty on my own, trying to learn. Anyways, so today we're gonna do a chit chat get ready with me video. I'm gonna talk about why I took a break from my radio program, give you a little bit about me, my background, who I am, and everything, because I'm sure a lot of you are probably like, well, who's this girl on YouTube? So I'm really fresh to YouTube, so hello. I'm introducing myself, and today I'm making this chit chat get ready with me doing my makeup while I talk about why I took a break from radio. So if this is something that you guys are interested, please keep on watching. So I got these nails by a company called Lady Adwan Collection, and the lashes are in the style Wispy. And alright, so what we're gonna do today is some eyeshadow looks. So I don't know what colors I want to use, but I'm loving all of these colors. I think I'm gonna go with some pinks, some vibrant pinks, the baby pinks, the glittery glitters. I don't know yet. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with Blvd. It's a concealer with this concealer called Blvd, and it's in the color light beige. So I'm gonna use that for the lids of my eyes before putting the eyeshadow on. So that's what we're gonna get started with right now. All right. And then I'm gonna go in with this brush right here and just pat it down. Alright, so as you guys know, if you watch any of my videos, I usually use my little intro kind of as a self-introduction to myself. In most of my videos I have this little intro that I kind of created. I want to make a better one, but it's basically asking you if you've been on red carpets, if you ever have wanted to know how to do red carpets, etc., etc. It's a backstory on me. My name is Miriam. I've been in the industry doing online radio, media, photography, events, all that stuff for the past 10 years. I started off back in 2020. I started back in 2010. So it's been a minute, you know, and I've met a lot of people over the years. I've been connected with people. I've been mentored. I've been all kinds of networking. It's just crazy. I've been through a lot. If we put a movie out on me, you would enjoy watching that. Let's just say that much. It'd probably get an Oscar. I'd want to watch that movie because I wish I could replay my life over on everything I've been through. I mean, it's amazing. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. And so I just wanted to, you know, come on here and give you a little backstory on what happened with me, why I stopped doing my radio show and all that stuff. All right, so how's that looking? So that's the base. Where can I start? There's so much to say. I don't really even know where to begin. All right, so I actually started doing radio back in 2010. nobody officially taught me about online radio. I just jumped in. I moved to LA and went straight to Hollywood. And I saw an ad in the newspaper at a radio station out in Hollywood. And back in the day, it was just like this small, off-the-wall radio station for beginners, people trying to learn about radio in general. So I applied to it. I showed up, went to it, and got in. I stuck around with that particular station for a couple years. During that time is when I met my management team, my consultant who mentored me a little bit in the beginning stages. His name was Eric Zuley. Some people probably know of him. I haven't talked to him in years. I don't even know how he's doing. But he was my stepping stone from getting into radio. And I met him through my friend Ryan Long, who sadly passed away. I actually just found that out months ago, and it devastated me because he was a good friend of mine as well. But I met my consultant, which was Eric Zuley, through Ryan Long, because I used to go to a lot of his red carpet events where he had like showcases with industry people and artists trying to get recognized in the industry and singing and performing, that kind of thing. So I was consulted by him. I learned a lot. You know, he built me up a little bit. He taught me about networking. He taught me about the red carpet industry. He used to invite me to all these events with celebrities. I used to interview them. I used to get on the red carpet. I used to literally just a whole breakdown on how the whole red carpet world works and all that stuff. And I started off through him because he used to invite me constantly to events. I had to get on the carpet and straight interview people as actors, celebrities, anyone you can think of. I've probably already interviewed, and not everybody, but I've interviewed a lot of celebrities and just people in the industry overall, talent, indie artists, anyone you could probably think of. I've interviewed them. You know, back then, after I did that for a couple years, you know, I kind of was just like, I want more training. I want to feel like I really can educate myself and know what I'm doing. So I actually went to college, and I went through a broadcasting school called the Radio Connection, and I went to that school for about 2 years, and I loved that school. You know, I don't want to put shade on any company or anything, but I'm blessed to have gotten into that school, to have learned all the things and been around the people that they connected me with, because it's called the Radio Connection for a reason. They put you with hands-on training professional people in the industry who've already made it to teach you how to be a radio personnel. So I got accepted, and the person they chose to be my mentor, the very first person to take me on as a student, was Jim Daniels of NBC Sports Radio. He's my favorite teacher. I loved him. I had 2 other teachers after him. One was a producer in the music industry, and the other one was also had a radio, he had a station with a radio show, and he was a real estate guy. And they're all very connected industry people. So I learned a lot, and I'm just so grateful to have been around those kinds of people, to like learn from them and watch how they do their thing. I used to go in every morning I used to go out to, I forgot where it was, Orange County, and I would sit in the station and watch him do his show live. And this was when he was, I can't even remember the station's name. This was before he was on NBC Sports. I used to come in with him. I met everyone at the radio station. I listened to him do how he did his show and everything. And then we would go in and do the teaching. Like, he would teach me about radio and stuff. I really enjoyed that, and I got a lot out of it. And I'm just blessed to have been around all these people that have taught me and created all this great content and taught me to become the person that I am today. I've learned so much just from the experiences and the places and the events, the people, everything. It's, you know, these type of experiences only come around once, and it's amazing to be around those kind of people. So I'm blessed. So that's that story. Once I graduated from the Radio Connection, backstory on the school, I was supposed to get hired on as an intern for any company, whatever, because once you've been in school for a few years and they feel like you're progressing, you're learning, then they're supposed to help you find a job. whether it be at some random off-the-wall company or whatever. That was their next step, or so that's what the school claimed to do, but they didn't really do that. During the time they were trying to kind of help me, they actually got me an interview with a station out in San Diego. It was a big online radio station, and I wanted to move out there to get the job, and I was ready. I was prepared, everything. I even told the company after I had the interview, I'm willing to move. I lived in Hollywood at the time, but because of my location, they weren't willing to work with me, and I have no idea why. It wasn't even a problem for me. I was ready to make that move. But that was like the only first interview job that I almost got, but I lost it. After that point, the person that was in admissions that was helping me look for jobs, because they had assigned you with a person that helps you look for work every day, they got I don't know if they got fired or they got I don't know what happened, but they had a whole new team come in, and and it just changed everything. So after that point, they really weren't working with me, helping me try to find work. So I kind of just, I just kept doing my thing independently and learning and going out to events and networking and getting more and more connected. And as time progressed, I had graduated and everything. I didn't feel the need to. Oh, and I did get an interview from Power 106. I went into station, but I went in applying as an intern, but unfortunately I didn't get the position. They gave it to another young gentleman, but it was really fun. I got to see Yesi Ortiz at the time. Big Boy was just getting ready to leave that station at the time that I was coming in to apply. I didn't get picked up, but just being there and the experience and seeing the station and getting the interview was just, that was all together a blessing. But everything happens for a reason, so I'm not mad at that. I'm just grateful that I got these opportunities in my life, because you get to see and you get to learn and observe and know, different things. So after that disappointment, I was so sad, but I didn't give up. I just kept pushing. So I'm just blessed. I never got picked up by a major radio, I never got picked up by a major radio network. Let me get started with doing my eyeshadow, because I'm just talking. I haven't started doing my look on my eyes. So, yeah, so that's just a little bit about me. I mean, sometimes I wish I could do a freaking whole movie on my life. It would be amazing. I'm not even kidding. If I could replay everything I've been through in my life, from when I started doing radio and all this stuff, it would be amazing. I would love to do it all over again. The memories and all the freaking people and events and, oh my gosh, it's amazing. Life is great, but right now it's not so great. I don't want to come on here and act like everything is great, because the world gets real, and things are happening in this world right now, and it's just scary. So that's why I kind of put a hold on things, because I gotta kind of regenerate and refocus myself and figure out what exactly it is I want to do. If I come back to doing radio show, why? If I come back to doing my radio show, why do I want to do it? What's my reason? These are things that I'm starting to kind of take into consideration. If I come back, what's my content gonna be about? Because what I've been doing is focusing on interviewing. When I first started my radio show, when I got into doing radio back in the day, everyone knew me as the girl who interviews celebrities and any kind of talent you can think of. So I'm going in right now with my pink, this is the color pink prize, which is this one right here. And I'm just gonna go in my cut crease and just go back and forth like this and blend it in. Everyone knows me as the girl who interviewed all the celebrities and indie artists coming up and stuff like that. So I was always trying to get every single indie artist that was coming out on the scene on my radio show, so we could talk about them, their career, what it is they want, and all that stuff. So that was my main thing. That's why I used to go to so many red carpets, because I would network my butt off with thousands of people. I'd get people I would do my radio show out at the events. I would do like live sessions with people, live right on the spot, and then I would go back in and replay it the next day on my show, or I would get content and then play it on my live radio broadcasts and stuff, so people could hear the show. And then I would talk about the event, what it was about, what we did, what, you know, things like that, people I met. And I mean, I've been through so much in my life. I'm just grateful. I really am grateful. Like, you can never like express how grateful you are when you've just been through so much, and a lot of people don't really know what I've been through or my story. And like, you know, and I've been blessed to be around industry people, like professionals for real, that know what the heck they're doing, that have taught me. That's why it's so great. Like, you know, who can say they've been mentored by people like that, like that have really, you know, shown you stuff and explained to you so you can understand things and look at stuff differently. But anyway, yeah, so I probably will get back into doing my radio show. It's just right now I kind of need time for myself. I'm right now enjoying my family. I left LA. I mean, there's so much going on in LA, and this whole, you know, the riots, the Black Lives Matter, all that stuff is taking a toll on everybody. You know, it's a big deal, you know. And it's like, what does the future look like for us? You know, what do we even have a future in the world? You know, and you need to just refocus on things that are important right now. And I'm finding simplicity like the best thing for me. It's just like helping me so much. I took up gardening, so like I have a full-on garden in my mom's backyard. Like I planted everything. I have okra that are just taking off like crazy. I have corn, I got squash, I have edamame, which is those little soybeans you get at the sushi bar. I love those things. I have basil, rosemary, tomatoes, and these green peppers that they taste like the green bell peppers, and they look like green bell peppers, but they're the long skinny ones, not the big round ones. And probably this next week I'm gonna plant my eggplants, because I have some eggplant seeds, and I also have some peanut seeds, and I think I'm gonna try to plant my broccoli, but not yet, maybe in a couple months. So I still have a lot of stuff growing in the yard. I'm learning how to eat clean and healthy, you know. And right now is a really good time to do that as well, because everything is just like, you don't even know. Like, you could wake up tomorrow and they could tell you, we have a food shortage, there's no food in the grocery store. What are you gonna do? So I think it's very important to grow your own food wherever you may reside. If you have land, that's even great, you know. And then harvest water, rainwater, if you can. So if we have a water shortage, you need to be able to drink and eat. So what are you gonna do, you know? So these are important things. So right now, I'm going to go in with, what's the next color? Let's see. I kind of like, so we did the pink prize. So I think I'm gonna go in with this one. It's called Bougie. I'm going to go in with that one on the corners of my eyes and see how that works, because I like that color. So I'm going to go in with a different brush. I'm going to use this little off-the-wall random brush I got. And I'm going to go in my creases right here. On the side of my eye. Oh, my lashes. Oops. I gotta re-glue that. It's coming down. Come on. Let me go over on this side and do the same thing. Repeat the process in the corner. So yeah, yeah, I've been doing online radio and media and all that stuff for years, you know, and it's something I really enjoy and I've learned a lot from, you know. It's taught me to be a businesswoman. Like, I've really learned so much, to the point it's where I'm realizing, like, in life, you really don't have to work for any major companies or get in like that. You can do your own thing and be independent doing it, you know. And I think it's better that way anyways, because you can brand yourself as an individual and brand off You know, branch off as your own boss. And it's just, to me, that's better. I would prefer to do that over working under a company. It's good in the beginning because you're learning, like working under people and stuff. But once you got the hang of things and you know what you're doing, be your own boss, be your own independent. You know, I always say, whatever it is you want to do in life, start your own company. Work for yourself, because that's the best kind of boss you can be. You can make your schedule, your hours, working for yourself, you know. Alright, so that's cute. Yes. Okay. One more color. Let's see which one. The need to be on a radio, a major network. I don't feel the need to be on a major network because really I don't have to. I've had so many people tell me you don't even need to be on a network. You can just do your podcast. And because of all the connections I've made over the years and the people I've interviewed and the things I've done I know now what I'm doing. Back in the day when I first started, I had no idea that I would be this blessed and connected with all these people and learn all the stuff that I've learned over the years. I've been off and on. I've done hiatus and I've came back. I've taken breaks. Like, it's just been a whole whirlwind of a life. All right, so I need a color up here to go in the corners here. So, and place it up here on the corners of my eyes. So it kind of has, it's like a little shimmer to it, you know. I like this one too. It's really cute. I'm loving this color. It's just, it's popping. It's doing something for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video too. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me, Miriam. And if you have any questions or anything you guys want to ask me or anything, leave the comments below. Like this video, give it a thumbs up. This is cool for me. I like this. I enjoy it. Thank you guys for watching my videos. Please subscribe, please comment, get to know me, talk to me, and hit that notification bell for future uploads. See you next time. Bye.